I'm black.
Yeah.
So every word that comes out of my mouth is me talking.
Yeah, but
so I'm talking black.
But you're not talking black because you don't sound black while you're talking.
That's my point. And I'm
Right.
offended by that. What do you mean I don't sound black? I'm black, so I sound just as black as you do.
I asked myself that question, like, who am I? I've graduated from a top 10 university. I graduated from Northwestern University, and I know how to speak standard English. And there's a part of me that is this kind of professional, this is how I'm going to speak. And then there's another part of me that's like, no, I'm a homegirl and I can speak like this. And, you have to be yourself. You have to be yourself. And I guess sometimes I'm this way and sometimes I'm that way.
Do all African Americans speak African American English? Nobody knows for sure. My guess is about 90% of African Americans speak some form of African American English.
I think you can look at middle class speakers and assume that they don't speak African American vernacular English because all I'm hearing is standard English. But what happens is that a lot of middle class speakers do what I like to call code switching, right? So that in certain contexts they use the vernacular, in other contexts they will use something that's more considered to be more standard, mainstream standard English.
I could, speak and talk just like everyone else. I guarantee you that I can carry on a conversation without using not one slang terminology. But the thing is, I'm just more comfortable saying what I want to say and how I want to say it. So it can be a form of expression if that's your comfort zone and you want to express yourself through those slang terms. But then for some individuals, it may be a social approval kind of a thing where you don't want to seem like you're an outsider or a square because you're not exactly expressing yourself the way that everybody else did.
Where I come from, if they saw me here in school, they call me white. You talk white. So when I leave here, I don't speak how I'm speaking right now because I don't want to be deemed as talking white. Right? That's just the reality of it.
African Americans are historically really good at code switching. And so I think it becomes less, they lose a bit when you move out of the city and you live in the suburbs because there is nowhere to switch code because everything around you is suburbia, which, we tend to assimilate to white culture, and so you don't have any people of color, you don't have anybody that looks like you, that talks like you, and you just lose it, and it changes language, and then you come back to the city, and people are just looking at you like you're not of this world, because what are you talking about?
Part of what has made it so distinctive in the past has been racial segregation, and so to the extent that communities become less segregated, the nature of the variety probably will change. But even speakers who are integrated into mainstream circles, many of them make an effort to maintain some ethnic distinctiveness linguistically in spite of that mainstream integration. And so I think to some extent there will always be, distinctive ways of speaking by and among African Americans.